Good morning. I hope this message and video finds you well this morning. It's Thursday. I'm gonna be honest. I feel a little unfocused, a little distracted. Seems to be a weird kind of tension. So I wanted to talk about, and this message might be a little scattered, so it is what it is. But I want to talk about patterns and how you can use them to guide you and not be hyper vigilant, but to help you just become aware and to let patterns and signs that you may see to help break down limiting beliefs and make you see that you don't have to always be on the lookout. When you're on this journey, at least for myself, I've noticed patterns, signs, and synchronicities seem to be like all around me, almost screaming my name. And sometimes some of them trigger different memories or emotions, and I'm like, where is this coming from? And then rather than spiraling, I take a step back and I'd be like, why did this come up? Where is this coming from? And sometimes it's uncomfortable, but that's the only way to push through, is going inside and asking yourself these questions. And I saw a video last night by a guy named Daryl Anka who channels Bashar. And I actually found it really interesting. He was like, the things that I'm paraphrasing now, the things that bring you joy what you think would bring you joy or happiness. If you're not enjoying the process to get to that experience or event, you don't have a passion or just a feeling of, oh, I want to do this. Even if you're feeling like crap, like I'm not feeling that good today, but this is one of the things that I just want to do and I feel really passionate about. So if you don't have that thrill in the process of getting to that experience, whether it's meditating, creating something, your job, whatever it is in life, if you're not enjoying the process to get to that end goal, then you might want to either reconsider a different approach to get to that, or it's just not serving you, and that's your inner compass. You're putting up resistance, and there's usually a reason, whether it's fear or it just doesn't move you. If it's not moving you and you don't feel as excited going into that experience to to have that end result, because it's all part of getting to that end result of feeling love, joy, completeness, because that's our innermost being. And if you can't get to that point through the process, then just be honest with yourself. Is this something that you've taken on because other people have told you, oh, it'll be good for you, you gotta do this or do that? For example, meditation. There are many ways to meditate and be mindful. And some people feel like they have to push themselves to meditate. Maybe take a step back and look at the process of how you're going about it. For myself, sometimes I can't just sit in meditation. And guess what? You don't have to. You can do a walking meditation, and that is where you're very mindful of your body as you're walking. The way your legs move, the way your arms swing, the gait of your body when you take steps. Or, I mean, there's just different forms of it. So don't think because everybody else is doing something a certain way, you have to do it that way. Because then you're not being authentic to yourself. You're cutting yourself off from true joy and happiness. And I can say there's many things we'll have desires for, and the desires are always yours. They're coming from source. But you have to really ask yourself if the process and the end result and during that experience, if they're not all giving you that same feeling, take a step back. Look at the patterns that you may not be aware of, and start to go in and ask yourself, is there a better way I can do this? And the universe is always giving you clues. You just have to really pay attention without being hyper fixated. And I know it can be really hard, at least for myself. It's been a process. But again, each day it gets easier. So know that the patterns and the signs are there for a reason. They're there to help guide you always. The universe always has your back. God always has your back. Your higher self. You are always supported, even if you feel alone, you're still always supported. It's just our mind gets locked into these patterns. And some are okay, that will help you, but then there's others that just won't. And that's okay. That's when you start learning to let those things go, because those aren't really yours. You've taken them on from, whether it's society, family, friends. You have to do what feels good for you. And as I'm filming this, I started off not feeling well, but as I've gone through this and I feel spirit come down into me, I'm feeling more at ease, more at peace, because I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And even the process to get here, I still enjoyed it, even though there was some things that I was like, should I be doing something different? And it's more of just recognizing where you're at and if you can change it up. So I hope, even though this message might seem a little scattered and everything, I'm very much present. Again, it's a journey, it's a process, and you have to learn to enjoy this process, which I'm so thankful of. Really, even on hard days, I'm always asking, okay, I know this is not meant to break me down or make me feel bad, but it's meant to really open you up and see what your true essence is. So I hope this helps some of you realize that there's nothing wrong with you. It's more of just taking those patterns, realizing, where did this pattern come from? And really be honest with yourself. Ask yourself if this is something that is authentic to your being, or if you're feeling resistance, did that come from something else? So I hope, as always, this finds you well. No matter where you are, you're deeply loved, always. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. And take a moment to yourself and just, even if you're feeling like crap, just give thanks, because all we have are lessons and blessings. And those lessons can very much become blessings if you just don't take things personal and realize we're all here to learn and grow and ascend. With that, I wish you so much love, joy, happiness in whatever you're doing today. Take those patterns and use them to your fullest advantage. Till next time, God bless.